Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a new series here on my channel. I'm going to be calling it Spend or Save. Honestly, it's really not that creative. I've seen tons of people with this name, but we're just going to roll with it. Basically going to be comparing two different products, or actually two of the same product, but with different price tags. One is going to be more high-end, one is going to be more low-end, or more affordable, I should probably say. I'm going to be comparing today the Mercier translucent setting powder with the RCMA no color powder. They do the same thing, but they come with completely different price tags. I cannot emphasize that enough. So I'm going to start off by talking about the Mercier powder. We know it, we love it, and it's amazing. It was pretty much what made 2015 for me. Baking was all the rage last year, and it still is. I still do it to this day. Baking is a great technique because it really increases the longevity of concealer. It helps with creasing, and if you're oily, it's a match made in heaven. You and baking will be best friends, and I'm telling you because I'm pretty oily under my eyes, and I'm telling you it has changed my routine. It really has changed my routine because it keeps me super matte all day long. It just sucks all the oil out of my face, as disgusting as that sounds, and it keeps me nice and matte. It's pretty much a technique that was adopted into the regular makeup industry last year from the drag community. So I'm going to start off by talking about the Mercier translucent setting powder. Quick story, I did have the big one, but I lost it. So I was like, Mama's not going to shell that much money out for another one. So I got a small one, and that's good enough. I'm going to get the little one. Mama's going to save some coins. This little one comes with a hefty price tag, believe it or not. It only has 0.33 ounces of product, and it costs $23. And the big one is an ounce, and it comes in at a solid $38. So that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But this is a wonderful product. I really do think it's worth the money. However, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't overpriced. I don't know if that really makes sense. In my head it does. I hope in your head it does too. But I mean, it's definitely a great product with a really hefty price tag. I love it because it doesn't give me any flashback. I did take a couple pictures of with flash on, and just wanted to show you guys that it does not have any flashback. Keeps me matte all day long. I really do appreciate products like this because they do keep me nice and matte, and I don't have to worry about blotting my face throughout the day, which is really, really gross. So that's really great. This is the RCMA no color powder. Now, girl, this costs you $10, and it gives you 3 ounces of product. I buy mine on Beautylish, and I shouldn't even say I buy mine. I bought mine. This is the first one I have, and it has taken me a while to even make a dent in it, and I've used it about 4 or 5 times already. I kid you not. It doesn't have a flashback. This product is absolutely amazing, and it has no color. Now, the difference between no color and translucent, and according to what I've read, when it has no color, that means it has no filler and absolutely no pigment. I guess the translucent one has some kind of pigment in it. And if you really look at them, which I will give you a close-up, the translucent one is a little bit more of a yellow tinge, whereas the RCMA one is just a plain white powder, which I thought would be really weird, and I thought that would give me a really bad white cast, but in all reality it doesn't, which I was really surprised to see that. I think that the RCMA one does feel a lot more smooth, and when you put the product on, it almost feels buttery and creamy, and I really, really love that. The other one feels amazing. I mean, I'm not going to knock it because it's a great product. I'm not saying you shouldn't get it. You definitely should, but I'm just saying if you want to save money, I would go with the other one, hands down. This is another one that's great for baking, great for setting your eyes, great for setting your foundation, great for anything that has to do with setting. Honestly, it's amazing, and I'm so surprised that this one has been out much longer than the Mercier one, but honestly, everybody has just seemed to just not even realize it. Kathleen Lights put me onto this. Honestly, I didn't even know what it was until she started talking about it, and she was raving about it, and I'm like, okay, girl, I'm gonna have to get that. You know, if it's out of stock right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because it tends to go out of stock a lot, but they do bring it back, so definitely get on the list. So, but either way, I will link it down below so that you guys know obviously where to find the product. One thing I will say that I don't really love about this is the packaging. It has a really open sifter, which in my opinion isn't really practical with these kinds of products. It's so finely milled that it will escape, you know what I mean? So I mean, it's just really inconvenient. Packaging is really cheap. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again, if the packaging is crappy and the product is amazing, honestly, that's never going to steer me away from a product. I'm somebody who's really more interested in the product itself than how pretty it looks. You know what I mean? Like, so I can look past the packaging because this stuff is amazing. It's cheap and it's great. If I can save some coins and if I can save some money, and I can get some good products, let me tell you, I will. I am that person that will go to the drugstore all day, every day, and try to find a dupe for something that's really expensive. If I can save some money and get a great product versus spending money on the same kind of concept or the same product, let me tell you, I will do that. Okay. The packaging in the Mercier one is much better. I mean, you would think it's a lot better because it's a lot more expensive. The sifters are pretty open. They're not as big as these ones. They're not gigantic holes. However, the way the product sits is it has space to sit because where the sifter is versus where the product actually comes out of, there's a nice little space in between. So some product can lay on there. You can just grab your brush and just put it in and then just put the product on your face. Or even better, you can dip it into the cap, and then from the cap you can just take some product out of the cap and just put it on your face, which is fine. I am going to show you guys how the product wears throughout the day. I do get over 8 hours of wear time for both of these products. It's right about 7 o'clock at night. I came back from work earlier today around 5 o'clock. I get over 8 hours of wear, and this is how the product looks on me. I'm going to show you guys how it's looking right now. I did work a full day, and I sat down and I filmed this video. All I did was change my lip color and started filming. Just for reference, my right eye has the Mercier one and my left eye has the RCMA, and I cannot even tell the difference. I do have pretty prominent creases under my eyes, but even then, like, no product has settled in. My concealer is looking pretty good so far. I mean, it has been a really long time since I initially applied my makeup. I apply my makeup like around 8 o'clock in the morning. It is currently 7 o'clock. So do the math. I mean, it's been a while and I think it's holding up pretty damn well. Other than that, I think that pretty much completes this video. So again, if I have to say whether I'm going to spend or save, I'm going to say that money, girl. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!